Welcome to the University of Wisconsin-Madison, the Department of Computer Sciences. My name is Cindy Fendrick, and I serve as the department's academic program manager. I'm excited to share this brief video with you, telling you about some of our graduate assistantships we have here at the university and in the department. So at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, we have three types of graduate assistants. We have research assistants, known as RAs. We have teaching assistants, known as TAs. And then we have project assistants. In the Department of Computer Sciences, we mainly just offer RA and TA positions. I also want you to be informed that you will only serve in one assistantship role per semester. These assistantships are considered full-time student employment, so you will either be an RA or a TA in a given semester. The graduate school website is a great resource that I encourage you to bookmark to return to as you're making your decision and when you're here as a student. This website talks about the policies and guidelines around graduate assistantships here at the university. It also has a great chart where you can see different pay rates of departments here on campus. So if you're talking to another department, you can better understand some of the pay differences here on campus. In the Department of Computer Sciences, we offer all of our TA and RA positions for 50% appointments. So what this means is on a typical average 40-hour work week, you will be expected to work 50% of the time, 20 hours per week. Some of you have received funding offers, and you will see in your offer letter that it will explain what your funding offer is to be a student here at the university. Our default positions for our funded students are teaching assistants. And so because of that, every semester we expect you to complete our TA application to inform us that you would like to utilize your guaranteed funding for that semester, and that will be in the TA position. Teaching positions in the Department of Computer Sciences receive the following benefits. First of all, you will receive a biweekly stipend, which is known as a paycheck. You will also receive a scholarship each semester. So that will be given to you at the beginning of fall semester, at the beginning of spring semester. Thirdly, you will get tuition remission. So that means that the department will pay your tuition on your behalf. This will cover both your resident and non-resident tuition fees. What we cannot pay and what is your responsibility to pay is your segregated fees. You can visit the bursar's office to learn more about segregated fees. This past year, segregated fees were about $800 per semester, but that can change each year. And lastly, you will be eligible to select from an array of health insurance benefit packages that you can purchase either for yourself or your dependents. If you are an international student, you are required to have health insurance while you study here at the university. This health care package does qualify you to meet that requirement. So what are teaching assistantships and what do you do in a teaching assistantship here in the Department of Computer Sciences? So here at UW-Madison in computer sciences, our instructors are the lecturers of all of our courses. So as a teaching assistant, you will help support that learning space. So you might be asked to hold office hours to talk to students and help work through problems and issues that they might have in class. You might be asked to grade assignments. You might run your own lab or small discussion section, or you might develop course curriculum, including possibly exam questions or maybe even help with offering a course lecture. As a TA, you're required to engage in a couple of employment things. The first one is that you will actually complete employment paperwork. So that will happen your first week that you come to campus in mid-August, and you will be expected to file information for your employment paperwork. Prior to you coming to campus, you will be asked to submit information for a background check. All assistants must pass background checks here at the university. Thirdly, you'll be required to attend various types of training, from campus equity and diversity training to a college training that we offer. And each in the fall and spring semester, we offer department TA training that you are required to attend. And lastly, if you're a non-native English speaker, you do need to demonstrate proficiency in spoken English. This is a campus requirement. What this means is that if you are a non-native English speaker, you might be asked to take a speak test. You will be informed of if you have to do this in late summer. And when you come to campus in fall, you will take the speak test. The speak test is given to you and they determine your English speaking proficiency. You may pass the speak test and then that will complete that process. If you do not pass the speak test, then you will be recommended an English course. It is our expectation as a department that you will then enroll in that English speaking course for the fall semester. You will take the speak test again at the fall semester to determine if you need to take any further English speaking coursework. In the Department of Computer Sciences, we will not remove you from your TA position as long as you take the speak test as we request and enroll in the English speaking coursework that is recommended to you after you take that speak test. So let's talk a little bit about the teaching assistant hiring process. So we do TA applications, and mainly what the TA application means is that we need to collect information so that we can match you to the best course for you to help support. The TA applications for the fall will open in mid-April after the April 15th acceptance date. We will then again open another TA application in October for spring semester. Again, everyone should be completing the TA application both semesters. The only time that you won't do a TA application is if you have been informed by a faculty member that they are giving you a research assistant position and you are confident that that is exactly what you're offered. At any time, if you're not sure what type of employment you're going to have for the upcoming semester, complete the TA application. TA offers are employment offers. So you will get an employment email from us offering you a TA position. Those typically come in late July for the fall and in late November. Once you get that email, you will read through the employment offer and you will need to accept that. We do have funded students in the department. Again, check your offer letter, what your funding status is. In the department, we first place all of our funded guaranteed students into teaching assistantship positions. After that, we will then place unfunded students into positions. And lastly, if we have any remaining teaching assistant positions, we will allow other department students to apply. And finally, again, reminder, this is an employment offer. An assistantship is an employment, even if it's an RA or a teaching assistantship, you will be expected to accept that employment offer and complete all the necessary paperwork. So very briefly, I want to touch on research assistants. So we do have research assistants here in the department. A research assistant is funded by a faculty member who has grant monies to sponsor research. So this relationship that you build to get a research assistant is with your faculty members, meaning that you typically don't come into our program doing research with a faculty member. Most of our students will be a TA at least for a year, if not two, as you're finding that relationship and doing research with a faculty member. And again, as a simple reminder, all of our research assistant positions as our TAs are 50% appointments, which are 20-hour per week assistantships and are considered for full-time employment for students at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. So thank you so much for joining me for this brief session. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Otherwise, we wish you all the best as you make your decision on where you would like to study. Thank you.